Okay, so we're here with Clem. So Clem, just tell us how many tatami challenges you've done and what are your general experiences when you come out to these competitions?
That's a fantastic question, Will. I've now attended 2 of the 3 tatami challenges. I was there for the inaugural challenge, and that was a fantastic competition to be introduced into competitive judo. I've now returned for the 3rd challenge this year, and yeah, every time I come here, the level of competition is very healthy. It's very well run, no thanks to Will, and I'm looking forward now that it's in this new venue to returning year after year to take part.
Thanks, Clem. Very nice words. Thank you. We're here with Georgia, the current national champion, 78 plus. Queensland last year. So, Georgia, just a couple of questions. This year, different weight, same goal, nationals. Give us some insight into what your plans are for this year.
Yeah, so when over 78s last year, I didn't really expect much, it being my first comp, but yeah, managed to pull gold. But this year I've dropped to under 78s. I'm actually teetering on the under 70s at the moment, so still waiting to see what happens. But same goal, another gold, and then yeah, big plans at the end of the year.
Okay, interesting. So I've heard some rumors that you plan to compete for Samoa. Is that in the line? What are the latest developments on that?
Yeah, so I've been nominated at the moment for the Pacific Games at the end of the year. So that's the one in the Solomon Islands, and yeah, I've got my dual citizenship, so hoping to represent under Samoa.
Okay, all the best. Yeah, and thanks for coming to the comp today. We're looking forward to see you compete. Yeah, so we're here with Luke. Got him a couple of questions here. So, from what I understand, you started in New South Wales, then to Queensland, now WA. So, if you have to rank them in terms of judo, who's going to be the better one?
That's tough. I guess UNSW in New South Wales holds a bit of a special place in my heart because it was where I started. But then also, I really enjoyed my time in Queensland. And I can't really say on judgment on WA yet because I've only been here a few weeks, but definitely some tough judo out here. So.
Very good answer there. Very good answer. So no one can be angry with that answer. So any aspirations this year? Any goals with judo? What's the plans going forward?
Yeah, I think I'd like to medal at nationals if I can, and then I'd like to be at least in the final for the Q grade nationals as well for my division.
And then you were a former rugby player. So tell the rugby community why they should seriously look at judo as another sport that they should take up.
I mean, I think there's a decent amount of carryover. For me, it was when my rugby career was over. I still wanted to have that competition and, get that out of my system. So judo was a great way to do that, and it's equally as physical. And like the excitement and the nerves are still there. And that's what really fires me up.
There you have it, guys. Thanks, Luke.
No worries, thank you.
With Connor here from Judo International. Connor, just give us a breakdown of how you ended up with judo, how long you've been doing it, and what are your experiences so far in terms of judo?
So basically I wanted to get into a contact sport like martial arts, something where I wouldn't get really bad head injuries. So I went with judo. It was either like jiu-jitsu or judo. I went with judo because it seemed I liked the principles, like the discipline, the modesty, humility. So I got into judo in early January of 2023, and basically I really like the intensity. Just it gets like the adrenaline rushing. It's great fitness, and there's a lot of respect and dignity in the sport. So, yeah. Okay,
thanks. One more question. Favorite throw. What can we expect from you today? I feel like you're an Osoto Gari guy, but let's hear it from you.
So Fremantle Open 2 weeks ago was my first tournament, and my only throw was Osoto Gari. So I'll be looking for those Ochi-Gari, Osoto Gari, basically.
Yeah, thanks. I'm sure Sensei Peter Middleton has nailed it for you, and you use those skills and you'll be all right. Good luck for today.
Thank you.
You're here with Sensei Vincent Redpath, head coach of Curtin Elite Judo Club. Just quick summary. We've seen a few matches. How are the players doing from your side?
Well, it's a very exciting event itself, and the other thing is I'm very impressed with the talent that we've got. So that's it's a nice venue, brilliant competition, great opportunity.
Thank you, Sensei Vincent. Yeah, we're here with our youngest participant today at the Tatami Challenge. Luke, tell us how old you are and how did you find fighting these judo players that are a bit older than you today?
G'day, I'm Luke, 14. It was a bit scary at the start fighting some of the bigger guys, but I got used to it and it was alright at the end. Yeah, I won one fight by Ippon, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Luke, your dad's a black belt, very good black belt, so I guess, do you have aspirations to follow in his footsteps and also become a black belt one day?
Hopefully one day, I mean, yeah.
Only 14 years, so you still have some time, right?
Yeah.
Previously you played footy on Sundays, now it seems like it's judo on Saturdays and Sundays. Tell the footy people why you enjoy judo.
More physical. Just like it. It's a good sport.
Thanks, Luke. We're here with Alistair. Alistair won gold medal in the novice division and bronze medal in the open division. Very technical judo as usual. So Alistair, you do a lot of other grappling arts. What makes you so interested in judo and brings you back to judo in all these competitions?
Oh, man, no, thanks very much. It's, with judo, it's always the idea is always perfection of technique, perfection of throws, coming from Japanese culture, and it takes a lot of hard work to do that. And judo is all about aiming for as perfect technique as you can. Whereas other grappling sports is it's a little bit more messy. It's getting better now, but it's a little bit messy. But judo keeps that purity and the ippon throw. Try to get the technique as perfect as possible, and that's what you get kind of recognized and awarded for. And that's kind of why I keep coming back to it, because there's no other sport like judo. So it's it looks similar, but it's still very unique in when you train and actually go through the competitions and training of it. Yeah.
Your dad, black belt as well, back in Malaysia. He must be glad that you're still competing, and I'm sure your goal is also to be a black belt one day. What's your take?
Yeah, definitely. My dad, he didn't want me to train before. He's got a lot of guys, old friends who used to get injured, so he didn't want me to actually jump in. But now I'm winning medals. I'm still competing. He's happy after I jumped in, after I'm showing him that I can do it well. And yeah, of course, one day the goal is going to be to get a black belt. If I can get down to the training, I'll definitely do my best.
Okay, thanks, Alistair. Thank you.